सो हेलो एंड वेलकम टू द शो विद कल्पेश में आपका दोस्त और इस शो का होस्ट कल्पेश गेहलोत। तो स्वागत है आपका शो विद कल्पेश में। तो आज के हमारे नए गेस्ट जिनकी पूरे इंडिया में डिमांड होते आ रही है, हर कोई मेरे को पूछ रहा है, मेरे को क्या हर कोई मतलब पूछ रही है, आकाश कहाँ है, आकाश कहाँ है, और आकाश कहाँ है। तो फाइनली आकाश यहाँ है। Let's go bro
man, come on, let's go man.
और ब्रो
Good bro. कैसे आप लोग? मैं हूँ आकाश। समझा रहे? समझ रहे क्या?
सो फाइनली आकाश इज हियर।
Yes.
तो पहले आकाश भाई तुम कुछ बोलना चाहो तो बोल दो। आज फाइनली आकाश सबके सामने आ गया है, तो कुछ बोलना चाहो तो यू कैन।
Yo, okay. Yo, what's good? You know who it is? It's me, Aakash. Come on. You know where I am. Today I'm in the studio with Kalpesh. Come on. We're doing the crazy podcast. We got some good questions, good interview, good data, everything lined up for you guys. So let's go. Let's get into it.
तो ब्रो पहले तो मैं तुमसे एक ही सवाल पूछूंगा, आकाश कहाँ है? ये नाम मतलब कहाँ से आया? मतलब एक क्रेजी थिंग है भाई। तो मतलब ये टैगलाइन का मतलब कैसे क्या थिंग आई तुम्हारे में, और ये कहाँ से मिला ये आकाश कहाँ है?
Well, first, actually, like, I never wanted to have tags and stuff, you know. I thought, like, I was more into production and stuff, so I didn't think, like, tag was zaruriya, you know. Like, then finally, I did one song, and, like, the producer, it was me and another producer. And he had the tag on the song. But I didn't have tag, and I'm like, yo, I should put my tag, like, might as well, you know. I felt like I left out in that. So then I was searching for, I remember, like, my childhood friend, like, my, like when I was small, only one of my friends, she used to always annoy me. She used to say, Aakash! She would always scream, Aakash! I'm like, Dil Chahta Hai movie, you know, that girl is always behind Amir Khan in that movie.
Yeah.
So I thought, okay, I'll find Aakash, one long Aakash. So I watched the movie on Netflix. I'm like, cool. I found that part. But then that part had music behind it. So then I couldn't use. So then I kept watching the movie, and then I found one section. Aakash Kha hai, when she comes to us in the hotel.
I saw that footage.
So then I took that, I put it on. I didn't think it was going to I didn't think so much at the time. I was like, cool, this is nice. My name is inside this and it's in Hindi. Let's try it out. And like, since then it became something else, I think.
आज के टाइम अगर बीट में आकाश कहाँ है सुन लिया तो मतलब crazy.
Yeah, actually. And it's like, it worked out because I think people can relate to it, you know, and it's something funny also. It's not like everyone else says XYZ on the beat or XYZ on the, you know, something like, at least it's something different.
आकाश कहाँ है?
I think my favorite tags in like Indian hip hop is like my tag, Stan's tag. I love Stan's tag. That's one crazy tag. Yeah, very like something crazy, you know, like.
Can you speak one time? Stan's tag.
That no, it's very high. I need to put auto-tune for that. I can't do it. It's very difficult.
Nice. So bro, basically मतलब ये सीन है कि तुमने डिस्कवर कहाँ से किया है हिप हॉप सीन के, मतलब रैप सीन जो भी है, बिकॉज यू आर एनर है. सो तुम जब आउटसाइड थे, मतलब आउट ऑफ इंडिया,
करेक्ट,
तभी तुमने डिस्कवर किया या इंडिया में आने के बाद या जो भी सीन है? सो प्लीज.
So actually, like when I was first coming from, I grew up in Kuwait. I was born and raised in Kuwait only. And in Kuwait, I learned my music. I was playing in rock bands and everything. I learned guitar and drums in Kuwait. Then I went for college I went to USA. So when I was in USA, I learned like piano and audio engineering.
Yeah.
Then finally, when my visa finished in USA, my student visa, I had to leave. And I couldn't go back to Kuwait because Kuwait doesn't give you nationality if you're born there. So like, or residency also you don't get. So I'm Indian citizen. So like the only other place to go was India. You know what I'm saying? So then I was thinking, man, in India, who listened to my hip hop beats?
Yeah.
I was thinking them. That time I just started making like production and stuff. I was into hip hop and stuff.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that India had any hip hop scene at all.
Yeah.
I had no idea. So then like I came, and then for 6 months I made one jazz album.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know anything about Indian hip hop. So I thought, okay, let me make some jazz music, some like, you know, like music I was making only. Then finally I watched this Gully Boy movie like on the cinema. And that time only I saw Altaf on the MC Altaf on the screen.
Yeah.
I remember MC Altaf and Kambari. Those two they stood out to me the most from the movie.
Yeah.
And then like that time only in the cinema I looked up MC Altaf on Instagram. And then like I sent him a message, followed him. Then after 1 week I got one message back from him. Yeah, come, let's like. I think I sent some beats as well.
Yeah.
So then he came over here only, and we did Wasn't Here over here only. Like he and D Evil came that week, and then because of that I got into like. That was my first song because of them, you know. I'd done that.
Which song that one?
Wasn't Here.
Yeah.
Crazy song. That was okay. D Evil and Altaf. That song went to like hit 1 million, and like because of that, I thought, okay, let me make one album with all the rappers.
Yeah.
So then one by one, I got to meet everyone. Altaf introduced me to people. J Killa introduced me to people. Agassin from he's a great videographer. Agassin, he introduced me to many people. Sahir. One by one, I met like different rappers. I called, like I would on Instagram. My whole thing was Instagram. Yeah. So like that, I just like did all of that stuff, and then I made that album, and then tried to get press and like. And slowly it started to build up. The name started to build up, and then I'm still building my name. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so how you feel now? मतलब जीरो से तुमने मतलब एक नाम खड़ा कर दिया. मतलब बोल सकते कि एक आकाश का सुना तो मतलब एक अलग इमेज आती है आंखों के सामने कि आकाश का मतलब एक G-Far producer.
Yeah, G-Far, man.
Yeah.
No, I mean it feels nice because like I definitely didn't expect to get into this. Like, my thing was I just wanted to make one album and leave India. Like that was my plan. Get the overseas album, get press, and then leave India. But then I had this, you know, COVID came for everyone. And then because of that, they took a break. You couldn't leave. You couldn't do anything. So then I said, okay, since I can't do anything. I can't leave for the next 2 years anyway. So let me just go hard over here. So then because of that, I started working with Loka. Me and Loka worked like lots. And quarantine time, we worked like a lot. So after that, I realized, okay, there's a chance, there's scope in this, you know, I can keep going. So now it feels good. I'm working with like some of the best artists in the country and like can't complain, you know, it's like really good.
How many artists you work till now in India?
In India.
Yeah.
I would say like, I don't know, I have like over 100 songs I think I've released or something. So maybe 40 artists or something, I would say. A ballpark, I'm not too sure. Like, I have to like sit and count, but like,
How was your experience with work with them?
Every artist is different. Every single artist is different. Like, there's some people you're friends with, there's some people you're acquaintances with. There's some people you make great music with who are very talented. Sometimes there's imbalance with the people where maybe the artist is really good and maybe, you know, like the song is not so good or the song is really good but the writing is not good. So it's on the fly, you know. I think every time it's like a spontaneous thing. So like most of my times with artists has been good. Like whenever doesn't come at the moment, we just need to hang out more. And once you hang out more, something else comes, you know what I mean? Like a relationship is first, you know. I feel like music comes if you have a good relationship. But like, talented people make good music regardless. And if you get sent a pack of beats and it works out, that also works out. So there's no one way to do it, you know what I'm saying? I guess that's why if you work with as many as you can, you get to see which ways work for you better. And like, it's at the end of the day, that's a career.
Okay. One of your dream that you want to collab with some big name or big artist in India,
Okay. I would say definitely like right now, it's always changed. Like first, I remember when I came, I wanted to work with anyone, you know, anyone big in like Gully Boy movies. So first I wanted Altaf and like, I got to work with Altaf. It was really good. Then after that, it switched. My thing was to work with like Emiway. And then thankfully I got to work with Emiway as well. We like made some good music. And now I'm thinking about working with Badshah. So like let's see, cross fingers.
Soon, बहुत जल्दी हो जाएगा.
Aakash, bad boy Aakash, you know. That'll be really cool. Bad boy X Aakash, So let's see, that's a dream collab at the moment. I mean, that's in the hip hop scene. But otherwise, Bollywood wise, I'd like to work with Himesh, you know, like Himesh Reshamia. You know, a legend. Like who else? Like Shan as well. I love to work with Shan. Yes, you know, all these like OGs and legends. Shankar Ehsan Loy, like of course AR Preetham. This is like a good scene to get into as well. You know what I'm saying? Like
So तुमने बॉलीवुड के लिए मतलब कुछ काम किया या मतलब जो भी कि हम लोगों को पता नहीं है और तुमने बॉलीवुड के लिए कुछ किया हो जो बताना चाहो?
These days, like I've worked like I've not really released anything. I've not had my Bollywood debut yet. I'm still looking for it. So if anyone knows anyone, you know, hit me up. But like, the Bollywood scene, you know, it's a different game. Like, like hip hop is one. There's music is like there's 10 fingers. So many different genres. You know what I'm saying? Like hip hop is one genre. Jazz is one. Like Hindustani folk is one. You know, like Indian dance music is one. You know, so if you like incorporate all of these, you'll have a great like career. You know what I'm saying? As a music producer, and it takes. To make good hip hop, you need to know how to produce good Bollywood music. Good, like at least in India, you know what I mean? Like Bollywood music, good like soul music, folk music. You need to be aware of all these genres. So if you're like studying all these genres, it makes your hip hop genre even stronger. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man.
Okay.
Bollywood scene, not yet. It's coming soon.
Soon. मतलब भी आने वाले टाइम में बॉलीवुड के गानों में भी हमें सुनने मिलेगा आकाश कहाँ है.
I hope so. I hope so. That'll be very cool one day. That's the only problem, having to like. Sometimes they don't want the tag and stuff because it's very loud. But like, you know, some people don't get it. What can you do? Like, what can you do?
Okay. मैं तुमको ना एक आर्टिस्ट पूछूंगा मतलब जिनके साथ तुमने काम किया है, तो उनके साथ का एक्सपीरियंस मुझे शेयर कर सकते हो कि मतलब कैसा एक्सपीरियंस था उन लोगों के साथ का.
Okay.
ठीक है. सो फर्स्ट अल्ताफ जो
Okay.
तुमने बताया, फिर भी थोड़ा बता दोगे मतलब कैसा है वो पर्सनली, क्योंकि
Okay. Altaf is like one of my best friends, one of my closest friends in the Indian like scene, you know what I mean? We got along very nicely. When he came, like first we didn't know each other. He didn't know too much English. I didn't know any Hindi.
yeah, same
And
like me.
and thankfully Devil was there at the time.
Yeah.
He brought Dhaval with him, and Devil was like able to translate between me and Altaf a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah.
So first when they came, they had this. I had already sent Altaf some beats, and he had written to one of the beats, and he's like, "Cool, I'll come and record this in your studio."
Yeah, yeah.
So when he came that time, it was not a studio; it was a bedroom only. You know what I'm saying? So that time, like, it was very clean. I realized in the start only, Altaf was very fast at rapping, very good at rapping. Technically, he's one of the best in the country. So like, at that time, it was very fun for me, and like, I had already made a beat on the way, like,
Yeah.
when they were coming. You know what I mean? So that time, I just played them that beat. And that was a wasn't her beat.
Yeah.
So when I made it on the way when they were coming from in the Ola, you know, like rickshaw or something.
Yeah.
And yeah, so with Altaf it was very quick, and after that it was very easy to produce, to make music. We have like at least more than like 6-7 songs like unreleased. We worked on too many songs together. We used to cook a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so another one is Amiway.
Oh, Amiway. I like Amiway because he can freestyle forever. Like,
Yeah.
Like when we actually met up, like.
Yeah.
What drew me to him was his. He likes to do musical things as well. It's not just rap.
Yeah.
He likes to do autotune stuff and like fun music as well. So when I heard his autotune music, I'm like, yo, if I get to work with Amiway, I can like, you know, with some vocal sauce and like reverbs and with some nice autotune tweaking on my side, I think he'll get some nice.
Yeah.
It can, you know, make it a little bit shinier, a little bit crazy, like a different experience of Amiway. So thankfully, when I got to meet him, like he heard Empty. I think he had heard Empty by Loka and Dhruv. Like we had produced that song, so he loved that song. I think like, and then after that, he found out about us and like. But yeah, working with Amiway was really good. I think I had done No Love with him and Jawab De.
Yeah.
No Love was through Loka because like I actually that time he and Loka were connecting.
Yes.
And I think that time they were working on some collab. So Loka said, "Yo, bro, there's some. Can you make some beat for us?" Like.
Yeah.
So that time I had made No Love, like I think with this guitar only here only I made it. I remember I didn't have any like percussion, so I used these were like
Oh, crazy.
I recorded like this on the mic, and that's what and I think I actually made it on Instagram Live. I made the beat on Instagram Live.
Crazy.
And then eventually like anyway dig the beat, he enjoyed it, and then yeah, it was very nice. So it was a great song. I think it's got over 10, 20, 15 million or something. And then second one, Jawab De, he was working on his album that time, and by that time I had
album.
yeah.
Sorry, I think Malum hai na.
Malubana, Malubana. And I had sent him like by that time we had already sent each other many beats and we had like many songs like in the works. But he's like, yo, I want this song. Can you produce this? Like, so that was the other one. He had sent me the beat and I had worked on it. And I think it's a crazy one as well. The video as well is very hard.
Yeah.
No, great guy. I think
Crazy.
one crazy memory I have with Amiway is like I kept playing beats on my phone and he would just rap freestyle on everything, every different vibe, different style. Then afterwards I would start beatboxing, and beatboxing he would just keep going on 20 minutes freestyle. I can't beatbox for 20 minutes. I was getting tired, but he kept going. And dope rapper.
He is one of the craziest
No, of course
artists.
he's crazy.
Yes. So Amiway का फ्रीस्टाइल सुना, मैंने आपका फ्रीस्टाइल सुना, ठीक है. तो अभी कुछ फ्रीस्टाइल हो जाए, तुम्हारे एक प्रोड्यूसर के मुंह से कुछ फ्रीस्टाइल हो जाएगा तो मजा आ जाएगा.
I mean, I don't know how to rap. That's the only problem. Like in what, Hindi or English?
Anything.
1, 2. You know who it is. Aakash on the beat. Yeah. Hey, check. मेरे नाम हुआ आकाश. Flow is जिंदा लाश. पूरा साथ दिन और कल्पेश मेरा साथ. वापस खाता कर्ड राइस और साउथ इंडियन मसाला. Come on.
Amiway के बाद अब उन चलते लोका भाई.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, with Loka, I got to actually work with Loka on a very tight basis. So like during lockdown, he had come to my house like to work on some song, but then that's when it became like before the lockdown, right before the lockdown, you know, the big lockdown when you couldn't leave the house. Like that time he had come, and then like he couldn't leave because they weren't letting anyone leave the house or like go outside. So he just stayed at my studio, like in my and we made lots of music that time. We really got to connect. We like lived together, ate together, made music together. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we got to develop a good bond.
Yeah.
And I think we made like over 20, 30, 40 songs we made. Like,
Yeah.
And we got to release a few of them, which is good. And we started with, I remember we started with like Home Alone.
Yeah.
And then we ended with like the albums and everything. So like since Home Alone, I think that was like the lowest streamed. But then now we're getting, I remember that time we were thinking, yo, if we can get 100K a day, it'll be really cool. And like now I think he's getting more than that with every release. Like that's really cool. So it was a good experience with Loka. Fun times.
Raftar.
Oh yeah, Raftar as well.
So how's that experience?
Raftar was cool working with Raftar. Like I remember that time I was hanging out with Nasi Ninja.
Yeah.
Dope producer, dope rapper, my bad. Rapper, B-boy Ninja.
Yeah.
He produces as well. Now he's doing amazing dancehall music. But like that time, I was making music with Ninja, and he had introduced me to Raftar.
Yeah.
I think Raftar was shooting his Aage Chal video, and he had taken me to Ninja had taken me to his video shoot that time. So I got to meet Raftar. I had actually gone with my laptop, and I was producing in his vanity van, I think, that time.
Crazy.
So like that time we met and stuff, and then he told me he was working on his album, Mr. Nair album.
Yeah.
So he's like, yo, I'm doing some studios in Island City. Come through. I'd love to have like some work. So it was good. Like I think he had taken he had chosen a beat of mine that I had made 6-7 years ago.
Yeah.
Like one of my first jazz beats I had made it like before when I was in college, I think.
Yeah.
And he's like, yo, I want that beat. I'm like, yo, I made that like 6 years ago. He's like, yes, I love it. Send it to me as is. And it became, I think, Feeling You was that song.
Yeah.
Then Beshak I had done with Yunan, because Yunan used to come to the house and record as well. So I think they were working on a song together. So me and Yunan made that song, and then Raftar loved it, so he put it on the album. Then let's see, Popular was another one. I think I played some organ on that Popular song.
Yeah.
Then I think there's one more, I can't remember. I could have done those three. Honestly, I can't.
Last but not least, King. Raja.
Yeah, King has been crazy to work with. One thing I like about King, he understands music and musicality a lot. You know, like I work with a lot of rappers, rappers who can sing as well, who know music as well.
Yeah.
But like King, he really understands it, and he knows like, okay, the producer is producing for this thing. You know what I'm saying? He sees different producers, and he knows what each producer is strong in. So he'll go for that sound. He'll go to a specific person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, I think we had made Ek Tarfa that time.
Yeah.
So like that was the first
one
song.
of my favorite.
Yeah, really one of my favorite songs. I'm happy that came out. Like he had sent me like his vocals on a lo-fi beat or something, and then like he's like, yo, can you try something? So that time only over here I was here. The piano, I just tried something. Guitar, I recorded the same guitar on the mic, and I just added all my jazz influences from college.
Yeah.
I brought in a saxophone player as well from like USA, from Indianapolis, Rob Dixon, amazing saxophonist.
Yeah.
So I had actually done a song with him for a band I used to play in USA, and I took those same files and I put it on this track, like, and I changed the keys and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, it sounds really good. And then post that, I think we've done like, I think 5 more songs are still there. So yeah, it's been great working with King.
Yeah. So आपने भी उस किंग भाई के एल्बम में शैम्पेल टॉक्स में ऑलमोस्ट 3 गाने ना, तो वो 3 गाने का कुछ एक मतलब छोटा सा टूर बोल सकते हैं अपन, मतलब हाउ डज दैट फील?
Like you want each song like a breakdown or something? Yeah. Okay, cool. So like let's see, the first Najatu. Yeah. I remember first Najatu, he was like, cool, I want this kind of like dreamy, like full reverb, as if like I'm going in the clouds, but like also sad with the beat.
Yeah.
So first I'd actually given him like a very hard beat. I made it very like poof, like some Party Next Door, like Drake. I'd given him something like that. But he's like, yo, it's too hard. I want something more, you know, uplift, like as if the soul is leaving my body, something like that. You know, I'm like, okay, fine. So then that's how we made that one, Najatu. Then Dejalo, I think Dejalo is my favorite from the album. That's a crazy one. That one, he had like he had this idea, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I want this kind of dance vibe and stuff. So I heard the idea, and then we started producing around the idea. With the piano, I started doing the things, and then he's like, yo, let's add some flute.
Yeah.
So I was going through some flute samples. And at the time, like, it was long in the production day. And like, I was getting tired also. So I'm like, yo, okay, man, okay, he wants a flute? Next flute, okay, next sound. But like, normally I didn't want to spend so much time doing it. So I just took the first sound, I just picked it, cut it, put it, and immediately I didn't think it was good. I didn't think it was something special because I didn't try. I just used the first sound. But then King, being the amazing artist that he is, he wrote the whole like hook on that line.
Yeah.
So he made that line beautiful. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's when I realized working with him was very like it's fun and easy. Like even if something I don't think it's great, he can make it great. You know what I'm saying? So it's really cool. It's perspective is very good to have on that end.
Yeah.
So those 3 songs I think was
Crazy,
and Broken
crazy.
Dreams. Oh no, I forgot Broken Dreams.
Oh.
Broken Dreams is also one of my favorite songs on that. We actually got like a live drummer from Indianapolis. One of my colleagues, one of my good friends from Indianapolis. He plays Aaron Stick Smith is his name. Amazing drummer. So I got like his live drums on the track, and I think that really made it special. You know what I'm saying? Like Linkin Park kind of vibes is coming from the song. Yeah.
So
But yeah,
crazy. Yeah. So मतलब एल्बम सुन के तो बहुत मजा आया किंग भाई
Yeah,
का।
please listen. Champagne Talks.
जो नहीं सुना वो सुनो। भाई ने बहुत उम्दा काम किया है, और किंग भाई को तो पूछो ही मत। और रिसेंटली किंग भाई हसल में
Yeah.
जज है, तो तुमको हसल में का कौन एक आर्टिस्ट पसंद है और यू वांट टू वर्क विद?
Actually, my favorite artist on MTV, Dino James had called me to one of his artist sessions actually once.
Yeah.
And I got to meet Dino's crew, you know. So over there I met Gravity. I mean, I've known Gravity. We've done songs together. So I got to meet Gravity again. I saw Wicked Sunny. I saw Shrusti.
Yeah.
And there was 2 other rappers with it.
Yeah.
I think from Dehradun, one
Lakshya.
rapper. Lakshya. And another rapper from Delhi, I think. I can't remember. He was like a Delhi rapper. I can't remember.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, so from those 3, I remember Shrusti had sang that song. She had played it to all of us, chill kind of guy.
Yeah.
When I heard that, I'm like, my goodness, this is something special. This is really cool.
Yeah.
And then I heard Wicked Sunny's Sexy Laga Tha.
Sexy लग रहा था।
That is a crazy one as well. So when I heard these 2 songs, I was like, yo, this is actually entertaining music. It's something like, I know MTV Hustle is like a rap contest, but like more than anything, music is like, I mean, for most people, I listen to music for fun. You know what I mean? So to be entertained.
Yeah.
So sometimes, like if there's lots of bars, or like if it's very like intellectual with the lyrics, which I know it's a rap contest, so people are there to rap, but also like if it needs to be entertaining, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was most entertained by like Shrusti and Wicked Sunny. I think Shrusti should win, to be honest. I think she's my favorite in the.
So recently I saw your story, and
Okay.
I saw that you wrote something about Divine
Okay,
of
fine.
Gunegar. So
Fine.
what's that matter?
It's nothing big, actually. So that day, I just to give it some context, like I was just on Instagram and going through songs, and okay, well, this is the new release of the day. Cool, let's check it out. Now, it's a nice song. It's a good song, but I was just not really like super impressed at the time. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I've been listening to dancehall. Like I listen to so many other genres, so in that zone as well, I was not really listening to hip hop.
Yeah.
So when I heard it, like I'm like, cool, it's fine. It sounds like another Divine song. And like I put up a poll on Instagram, and like I was like, yo, what do you guys think about this? To be honest, I said I think this is a little boring.
Yeah.
And I shouldn't have said this, but I said like this reminds me of Dax. Because I can see how Dax is kind of lame.
Yeah.
So I can see I should not have done that. But like at the end of the day, it's just an opinion. Like,
Yeah.
and like it's not a big deal. It's just an Instagram post by a poll. You know, it's not even like it's a story poll. It's gone in 24 hours. You know what I'm saying? Forgotten. So like it's not. I mean, I still respect Divine. I think he's one of the biggest artists in the world.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he can't make good songs, or he makes some of the best songs. You know what I'm saying? He works with the best producers.
Yeah.
But that song just didn't cut it for me. And like, hopefully we make more. I sent him some beats after that, you know. So like, if he hops on some of the beats, we can work. And if that happens, that'll be great.
Yeah.
But yeah, like all love to everyone. No hate. No, and like I work with Altaf, Sharul, Samohit.
Yeah.
All these like it's not like there's any beef or anything. Like respect to everyone. They've all helped me. I helped. Like we all work together. It was just I realized I kind of pushed Divine's buttons by like saying the Dax line, and I should not have said that. So like fuck it.
Okay.
Like what can you do? Instagram. I'm a beef producer apparently. You know what I'm saying? So let's go.
Yeah. All good. Now all fine.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, we need to meet, but we haven't met. But like, I think it should be fine. Hopefully,
I'll be fine soon, bro.
Yeah, man. Who knows?
So, भाई आपने इतने सारे वर्क कर चुके हिप हॉप में.
Yeah.
So, any future plan that you can say on my audience or your audience?
Things I'd like to reveal, like I'm working on, I want to make another solo album.
Yeah.
Like I'm starting to lay my vocals down as well.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to like write songs. Before I was working with artists where they would like give me the lyrics or they would just give the full vocal side. But now I want to work as a songwriter as well, you know, like provide people with hooks, you know what I mean? Some ideas like that. So it can be a little bit more collaborative. So one EP I'll try and make with like the artists I've worked with, some new artists. I mean, Vijay Dada as well.
Yeah.
Then who else is new artists I've not worked with, you know, Flying Machine.
Yeah.
Like all some fresh artists, but also like at the same time, I want to work with I want to make Overseas 2.0 as well.
Yeah.
I know people are asking for Overseas 2.0, but then that's very difficult to do because if I do it again, I want to do it with King, Divine, Raftar, Dino. I want all these people on Overseas too. So like, I think that'll take some time. You know what I mean? I have to become like a little bigger, and then they'll answer my. Then they'll actually say okay, because it'll be hard to facilitate all these hit makers on the album. Like at the moment, I'm still a little small. Once I get a little bigger, I think we can make it happen.
Indian hip hop कैसे चल रहा है?
How is it going now?
Yes.
I think it's going well. I think people are slowly getting out of like the 2020 sound, 2020, you know, like now in 2022, people are, hyper pop sound is coming, you know, like some, like those flute beats are finally, you know, dying down. I think people are not going for the basic trap flute beats anymore. They're going for something different. I don't know. Indian hip hop is very different. You can't really compare it to Western hip hop also because I've tried that. I think I tried and failed many times. When I tried to just use a US beat and put like Indian rapper on it, it doesn't work that way. You know what I'm saying? You need to create something that is relevant to India and like already like from, you know, something to Indian. So like whether it's a flute sample or some Bollywood sound, something that people know, you know what I'm saying? Like if you sample Mehuna, if you sample Ek Pal Ka Jeena, you know, these kind of nostalgic things. That makes more sense than like sampling some soul record from, you know, something else and rapping on Hindi. Like, you know, it relates to the audience more. So I think if we can get into that a little bit more, which I think it is going. The MC Stan was doing it in some of his songs. I've also done it in some of my songs. So like, if we keep going in that direction, I think we'll grow. But I think it's just time. Time is everything.
Yes.
Time and hard work. Like that's all that matters.
Yeah. So तुमने कुछ MC Stan के साथ मतलब कुछ काम किया या कुछ futures plan मतलब?
Man, yeah, I don't know about that because he's blocked me. So like,
I know that.
He's blocked me. So I don't know about that, but like, yeah, that was another, like, so as a producer, I'm kind of a crazy guy, you know, as you know, like, I've not had beef, but like, I get into these little, like, not disputes even, we just rub elbows every now and then, you know, so like, with Stan, he had actually come to my house and we recorded, like, we had made something, you know what I mean, some scratch idea.
Yeah.
But then, I was a young producer that time, and I was stupid for going on Instagram Live and playing songs.
Yeah.
So, I was playing a bunch of songs, and once, like, the next song was the one me and Stan did.
Yeah.
So it's not incomplete, it was just like a small idea. So like, I played like 10 seconds of it. And in those 10 seconds, I think he had done 1-2 bars or something, or like, and I think Harkat Wala Fardeen, I don't know if you know Harkat Wala Fardeen, but like, he's a crazy guy, but I don't know. He had screenshotted the live.
Yeah.
And I mean, he had screen recorded the live, and I think he had gone live at the same time. And he was like, yo, check out MC Stan's new song. And he was trying to like leak it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, I didn't think that leaking was going to happen, but I guess that was my bad for not doing that in the first place. So then Stan thought, yo, why is Aakash and Harkat, are they working together? Yo, Stan was telling me, yo, Aakash, what the hell? Why are you leaking our songs? You're like crazy for me. Just to understand how he would react. I understand that completely. I told him, bro, it's nothing like that. This guy just fucking recorded the live. You have to understand. He's like, he didn't believe me, I think. Or like, even then, I shouldn't have done it. but I was young, you know what I'm saying? So like it happens. All these L's, they
basically
happen.
misunderstanding हो गई.
It's just misunderstanding. And the way I thought about it, like, yo, if people are digging it and it's leaked, that's a good sign. It means we can drop it. It'll be great. It's creating hype about the song.
Yeah.
Some people, like, sometimes music can be taken seriously. You know what I'm saying? Like, Divine took, like, my comment seriously. MC San took this seriously. Sometimes it can happen, but, like, all these L's you take, you know, in the hip-hop scene, like, in production, L's can be a loss. L's is a lesson as well. So I guess, as the career goes on, you deal. Sometimes you get through all these experiences and you learn. So like now I know not to leak music.
Yeah.
Now I know not to voice my opinions on Instagram about like rappers who are also my friends. You know what I mean? Like shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah.
But like man, these are lessons. Hopefully I've grown to be better after that, and in the future like it won't happen with an even bigger artist. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. What can you say? Life goes on.
How you feel now to see MC Stan in Big Boss?
Oh, I love it. I love it.
You watch Big Boss?
I watch it only because of Abdul Ruzik and MC Stan.
Yeah.
Like, I only watch it because of those two guys. No, I love it. I just wish they were giving Stan more screen time. Like, you know what I'm saying? But like, because like, or they need to like separate it. All Stan's clips, all Abdul Ruzik's clips. If Woot, I mean, just like a Hotstar, I forgot, I don't know who's doing Big Boss, but if they did it automatically separated like that, you know, you'll get a lot more views, I think.
Yeah.
Everyone will watch the Stan one.
So that's great.
It's very entertaining.
And
The only two shows I watch right now are MTV Hustle and Big Boss.
yeah, मैं एक आर्टिस्ट को बारे में पूछना भूल गया था. Dino James.
Oh, Dino James.
Sorry
Dino
for
James.
that.
Oh, yeah.
But
No, actually, on the Hustle, I've worked with like I worked with King, Dino, DMC, and EPR as well.
yeah.
But like, with Dino James, that was a crazy time because he had actually, I don't know how he heard about me. I think he heard about my production, or his manager had heard about my production.
Yeah.
And Dino was trying to work on I think that time he was trying to work with different artists, different like producers as well, trying to branch out. He was working on his album,
Yeah.
album D.
Yeah.
So that time he had called me. I'd gone to his studio and stuff, and we just jammed. You know, like we clicked at once because I realized Dino James, he's very much into film, you know, filmmaking, screenwriting, very visual person. You know what I'm saying? A storytelling person.
Yeah.
I remember 3 years, 4 years ago where he released Girlfriend and those big songs like that. But like that time, that was a different kind of Dino. You know what I'm saying? That I don't think he. I don't think he tried too much that time to rap on beat and stuff. His idea was just to get the words out. But like now, after we met and stuff, after jamming with him, I realized he listens to AR, you know, like a lot of AR Rahman and like Eminem, like those are his favorite like rappers. So like, you can understand he knows music. You know what I mean? He knows how to songwrite. He knows how to also tell a story behind it. And he knows how to act behind the camera and like, you know, like catch a different market. You know what I'm saying? So once we worked together, it was really cool because when someone is so talented and you team up with another talented producer, whatever you do will be good. You know what I'm saying? Like even your bad stuff will be good.
Yeah.
And it's even better if you get along. If you're friends, then you'll have fun making the music. And like, so that's what happened. He used to cook like fish, and I remember he made good fish.
Yeah.
And we used to just make music. And I think first day only we made Dunla. The first day I met him, we had made Dunla. It was just like a jam itself. And then from there we made D and Me. We made Higher. It was non-stop. We made like I think 8 to 10 songs we made.
Yeah.
And in the past, in like over 3-4 months, I think we had made like 8-10 songs.
Yeah.
And then it was great working with him. It got released through Def Jam, you know, he got signed to Def Jam for that album. So it was really good. And I think through Dino, I got to meet King. And then, you know, through King, hopefully like more projects will come my way. You know what I'm saying? So it's all meant to be, I think. Yeah.
तो भाई बात करके बहुत मजा आया और
Of course,
तुम लोग को
of course,
सॉरी मेरी टूटी फूटी इंग्लिश के लिए. सो बात करके तो बहुत मजा आया भाई.
हाँ,
बहुत कुछ सीखने मिला.
क्यों नहीं आपको बोल दे आकाश तो हिंदी बात कर. अभी तो मैं पूरा हिंदी इंटरव्यू को देता है.
गेस्ट को कंफर्टेबल रखते हैं.
नहीं, मेरा हिंदी बहुत ख़राब है. अभी तो 4 साल में रहता है इंडिया पे. तो पहले साल में कोई भी नहीं समझा. दूसरा साल वो मैं काम किया साथ में अल्ताफ़ और लोका. तो थोड़ा सा गाना थ्रू देयर सॉन्ग्स मैं सीखता Hindi.
Yes.
Just through hip hop, I learned Hindi.
Yeah,
pretty
yeah,
much.
yeah.
So like now,
तो ऐसा ही मेरा भी इंग्लिश है.
yeah, man. Now after 4 साल से बाद अभी तो ये स्टूडियो को बना हुआ है, तो इसलिए मैं कारपेंटर लोग, पेंटर लोग, सब लोग मेरे को बात दिया. तो ये टाइम भी वो कारपेंटर को मुझे को सीख गया पूरा, कैसे बात कर, कैसे नेगोशिएट किया.
If you sing one song in Hindi, any iconic song.
Oh, okay, iconic song.
Yeah.
Man. Let's see, the one that is in my head at the moment is टूटा टूटा ऐसी परिंदा किसने टूटा मुझे ने बताया. ओ दिल का टूटा मैंने समझता इसलिए टूटा मैं समझा पाया. फिर भी आया मैं मालाड घर में इसलिए मैं you know like some
crazy.
I don't know Hindi too much. Freestyle in Hindi.
बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है यार भाई तुमसे मिलके.
अलग आकाश.
आकाश कहाँ है वो तो पता चल गया. आकाश बहुत अलग है. सो ब्रो बेसिकली मेरे शो में पहले तो आप आए उसके लिए शुक्रिया.
Of course,
इतना ही कीमती टाइम दिया इसके लिए शुक्रिया.
The show, man. You are a dope show.
In future with some big project we will be come back.
Let's do it. I think you need some crazy intro song, beat for the. You make a crazy intro. You'll make a crazy one. Yeah, man. I'll see you.
हो सकता है. कल्पेश कहाँ है? So thank you bro. और in future अपन और कुछ करेंगे और कुछ बड़े प्रोजेक्ट के साथ आएंगे. But in my show there is one game.
Okay, yeah, of course.
So you want to
I love
play that
games.
game?
Yeah. मैं खतरा खिलाड़ी, इसलिए मेरे को खिलाड़ी को खेल कर.
मेरे गेम में खतरों के खिलाड़ी भी नहीं खेलते हुआ. Because there is some controversy.
Oh,
so
contra.
Yeah.
थोड़ा सा contra आ रहा हूँ. हमको अलग है.
Start this game.
Yeah.
Make a perfect rapper. I will give you four names.
Choose a perfect rapper. Okay.
Choose a perfect rapper for that.
कमजोर कड़ी कौन?
Yeah. So Lyricist. You know
Lyricist.
who is the best lyricist?
Who?
Krishna.
Okay.
EPR.
Okay.
Broadway or Mufad.
Oh my goodness, you picked. Okay. Sheesh. Who's the best lyricist from these guys?
Yes.
All these guys are big lyricists. That's a crazy
One.
question. That's a crazy good list of people. Who's the best guy? EPR, Krishna,
Broadway,
Mufad.
Yeah.
I enjoy Mufad's the most.
Okay.
Krishna's lyricism, yeah, it's great, but it goes over my head. Brother's lyricism is great, but it's like it goes over my head.
Yeah.
EPR is great, but it also goes over my head.
Yeah.
But Mufad, it's a little less. It's some fun vibe is there. It's not very serious and bars. So I think I would pick him for that reason. But yeah, man. Sorry, guys. Man, fun
second,
music.
Flow.
Okay, Flow. Nice.
Tala Yunus.
Okay.
MC Stan.
Okay.
Amiway.
Flow.
Yeah.
Amiway.
Okay.
Definitely say Amiway.
Yeah. Why?
Million flows. He's got a million flows. He's got unlimited, infinite flows. I beatbox with him for like 20 minutes straight, so I know he's got everything. Yeah, man.
So third, melodies.
Melodies, okay.
Yeah. Bella.
Okay.
King.
Okay.
Dino James.
Ooh. I don't know. It's between King of Dino. I mean, Bella has been going crazy now on YouTube. I've been saying he's been dropping like crazy. But like, if I were to really choose, it would be between King and Dino James, because Dino James got like this AR kind of melodies. But I enjoy King's melodies a little bit more, I would say. Yeah. King's melodies are unique, and they've got a twist of pop, Hindustani, everything. Like, so. Yeah. I would say King on that one.
Okay. Voice.
Okay.
You know, vocals.
Yeah, tone and the vocals, yeah.
Divine.
Okay.
Raftar.
Okay.
Raga.
Raga.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Tala Anjum.
Tala Anjum. The thing is with Tala Yunus and Tala Anjum, I've not really heard too much of their music. So I'm not kind of aware. But like Raga, Divine or Raftar? Raga.
Yeah.
I would say Raga has got the craziest tone. Raftar's tone it's cool. Divine's tone is also cool. But Raga's tone, it's nice. They all have unique tones. So it's but which one am I enjoying these days? Which one stands out to me the most? I would say Raga's tone. Because it's like super low.
Yeah. तो अभी नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन में ये नहीं है
Okay,
choice.
this is the one.
There is no choice.
No choice. Okay,
No
my
choice.
goodness.
Okay. And last question.
Okay.
DHH interviewer.
Best. Oh, what are you saying? There's only one in the one in the best in the game. We have Kalpesh, my boy Kalpesh, man. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Come on. Actually, the second best will be me, Aakash. I'm going to start one podcast and then
Yeah, bro.
we'll do it together, man.
Yeah,
Come on,
bro.
man.
Let's do it
No, yeah,
together.
man. Actually, my plan is to start streaming. Streaming on YouTube and Twitch.
Yeah.
Having artists come in here and
Yeah.
use the studio space. I just made this new studio, so really use it for video content and stuff like that. So
Let's do it, bro.
of course, bro, anytime. Man.
And once again, thank you so much, bro,
Yeah, man.
for coming.
Of course, thank you so much for that. Yeah, man. I'll see you next time, bro.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, man.
And
Peace out. Come on.
Yes, bro.
DHH, come on. आपका मालूम कौन है मेरा? You know who I am. Best in the scene. Come on, number one. Roll number one. Double A Aakash. Come on, roll
Yeah.
number one. Let's go, man.
Yes, bro. तो ऐसे ही हिप हॉप में बीट पे बीट मचाते रहो,
Yeah, man.
मचाते रहो हर एक आर्टिस्ट के
Thanks
साथ,
so
और
much.
हिप हॉप
Thanks,
सीन को